time I come home for a prolonged period of time, I seem to find myself growing obsessed with a new TV show. My latest obsession? Top Gear. For those of you who aren't familiar with Top Gear, first of all, pause this video, go watch that, and then come back. Also, it's basically a show on the BBC where three middle-aged gents talk about cars for about an hour. And I realize that might not sound like the most interesting show in the world, but trust me, it's actually hilarious. And now the thing about averaging one episode of Top Gear a day is that even though I still don't actually know anything about cars, I feel like I know a lot about cars. And you know, I don't want to say it's been affecting my personal life, but hello and welcome to Midgear, YouTube's premier car reviewing web show, coming to you today from my garage. On tonight's episode, we are going to be reviewing the Toyota RAV4, and to do that, we're going to need to take it around our test track. Now, the RAV4, as opposed to the RAV3 or RAV5, is a car that exists. The top speed is, well, the speedometer says 140, so, oh, bikers, there's bikes here. We're going to stop the car because there are bikes. Where was I? Yes, speed! Now, the RAV4 will go 0 to 60 in however fast you feel like going that day. It's got 2 extra seats in the back, which is really nice if you happen to have friends. I do not, so those seats are currently empty. We have 4 wheels on this car, not including the steering wheel, and there's an engine. There is definitely an engine in this car. What kind of engine? I'm not entirely sure. That's, I think, about all that you need to know about the Toyota RAV4. Good, well, as you can see, the Toyota RAV4 is definitely a car, but in order to give it a clean bill of health, we're going to need to hand it over to our trained racing driver. Some say she was raised by a school of minnows off the coast of England, and that she is not, in fact, a trained racing driver. All we know is she's called the Stag. And she's off. The RAV is handling very well through our first turn. There's the Stag listening to a little bit of balk, as she's been doing lately, and continuing around the next bend, cutting the corners very close to keep low on the time, and through the next turn, and across the line. And that made it around in 28.7 seconds, making it the fastest car on our track. Also the slowest car around our track, because it is the only car around our track. Yeah. We have now come to the part in our program where we put a star in our reasonably priced car. Our guest tonight is best known for her YouTube channel, The Awkward Rhombus, and for being moderately insane. Please help me welcome Ronan. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome to Midgear. You really lost it this time, haven't you? Right. Well, as I understand it, you had a bit of trouble getting around our track. Yeah, well, you can't exactly be going 60 around a parking lot. Well, would you like to see your fastest lap? I really don't care. Okay, roll it. And you're off to quite a nice start, going very smoothly into our first turn. See the look of pure concentration on your face. That was actually boredom. Well, whichever. And continuing well around our next turn. Remember, even though it looks like you're going quite slow, that often means that you're going rather fast. And across the line. Caitlin Ronan, you did it in 28.7 seconds, making you the fastest star we have had around our track. That's too far away, I'm just gonna keep this for me. Okay. Are you not at all concerned about this? What? And on that bombshell, see you next week. Good night! Oh, I need to get out more.